Hello, and welcome to this review of the 2022 Mini Cooper SE. Just to be clear from the beginning, this is the full electric version of the Mini Cooper. So, as you may know, there's the Mini Cooper, the Mini Cooper S, and a million other variations. This is a two-door, the small traditional Mini Cooper, but there's no internal combustion engine. It's fully electric. We'll come back to that in a later segment because it's a very important part of this car. But for now, we want to get right down to our main mission here, which is talking about the audio system. This car has the Harman Kardon premium audio system in it, and Harman Kardon is a division of Samsung, and it's a long-standing, 50 years in the audio business kind of company. They tend to know what they're doing, and they are among the biggest, if not the biggest, manufacturer of premium audio systems in the automotive world. So they have testing facilities and scientists and a lot of experience making audio systems for cars. That's great to a point, but does it sound good? That's really the fundamental thing. And I'm going to say, again, a little bit like my coverage of the user interface, it's fairly standard premium audio fare. It sounds good, but I'd have to say not great. There's the $500 to $1,000 tier of premium audio. This is in that tier in terms of price point, and it's in that tier in terms of sound quality. I say that not because I know the price, but I did extensive listening tests using Tidal and Qobuz as my main sources. I ran my iPhone out through USB to avoid the limitations of Bluetooth bandwidth. Bluetooth is a very limited audio medium in terms of its fidelity capability. So I listened carefully to a wide variety of music, classic rock, modern pop, country bluegrass, classical jazz, pretty wide variety of music. And I'd say, again, this is not a system that's going to satisfy people who want super thumpy, boomy bass. Coming from my interest in musical accuracy, that's fine, but certainly if you're a hip-hop fan, you might not find that this will deliver enough bass to make you happy. From an accuracy standpoint, the bass is pretty well balanced. I thought the bass was reasonably articulate for a car audio system, but a 6 on a scale of 10 in terms of its clarity and bass definition and depth. Going up to the mid-range, I would say this system has the classical problem of many automotive systems where you have tweeters in the A pillar and you've got a mid-range driver down here on the door near the kick panel. In my case, it's adjacent to my knee. Without going too much into the science of that, the issue that creates is almost inevitably due to the radiation pattern of the drivers. There's a point where neither of the drivers, the mid-range driver or the tweeter, can deliver its maximal power, and so you tend to get a little bit of a dip in the mid-range, and there's a slight inarticulateness there. I tried adjusting the controls on the head unit, which allow you to adjust bass, treble, and balance, but there wasn't really a way to completely correct for that. I'm being super picky here, And for $700 in the audio world, expecting perfection is ridiculous, just the same way as you're not going to get 750 horsepower in a full carbon fiber chassis for 40 grand. So I thought the audio system was good. It was enjoyable. It was better than the base systems that come on some cars. It's certainly a worthwhile upgrade. Could it be better? Yes, it could be, but you'd probably get into the land of the super premium systems that are being done by Bang & Olufsen and Meridian and Burmester to be able to get fundamentally a better audio product than you have here. So I'd say, pretty good, and overall bass, mid-range, and treble are in that 6 to 7 on a scale of 10 for a picky audiophile guy like me. So totally worth it, recommended, but don't come expecting something that this level of expenditure can't deliver. I hope you've enjoyed this coverage of the audio system in the 2022 Mini Cooper SE. We'll do a separate video with my observations about the car itself, because if you're looking at the user interface and you're looking at the audio system, you probably want to know, is this a car I should be interested in at all? Thanks.